came to see a play, I'd hate to be you.
We believe that putting on a play is a bad idea. A horrible idea. A rotten idea.
A putrid, stinking, slimy, greenish, liquid
You'd
oozing.
rather kiss your brother full in the mouth than have to deal with this idea. We aren't going to do it. Period. So, don't ask. Don't plead. And whatever you do, don't bet. It makes us sick.
But we're out here, and you might be wondering why.
We're out here with a message. We're out here with a warning.
We're out here to teach you.
20-something reasons not to be in a play. Reason number 1.
Boys are waiting.
Reason number 2.
Because when you were in second grade, you had a teacher named Miss Briscoe. She was older than God and smelled like stale coffee and old gym socks. And when she came in every morning, she said,
Now, students, pay close attention. Focus, focus, focus is the key to success.
she invented amazing methods of torturing with construction paper and popsicle sticks. She turned perfectly normal questions into sophisticated chance that you would always lose.
Miss Griswold, can I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Maybe. What? May you go to the bathroom? That's what I'm asking, can I? I'm assuming that you can, but I don't know if you may. Miss Griswold, I really have to go.
Then you can go.
Thank you.
But you may not go until I have given permission.
You just did!
By that time, you had either made a puddle on the floor or had ran out of the room in desperation. A crime for which you pay by writing, I will not run out of the room in desperation, 7 million times on the board with her breathing on you until you got it done. Miss Griswold.
Miss Griswold.
You had Miss Griswold and she decided to put you in a play.
You were only in second grade, still in your formative years.
The play was about loving the earth, and you spent weeks with your hands in paper mache trying to put together the props and costumes.
7 years old, so terribly impressionable.
It was a play Miss Griswold wrote and had lines in it like,
If we don't get busy and plant all those seeds, the earth won't be able to meet our needs.
No, Emily. Put more emphasis on the word needs. I want you to really experience that word fully. I want you to taste it in your mouth. Do you understand? Say needs.
Needs.
Say it like you mean it.
Needs.
Say it like the most important thing in the world for you to do is say the word needs.
Needs.
Say it if someone's going to take you home right now and throw you in a hot oven if you don't say it right.
Needs.
Much better.
you were small period, and everything was so intimidating to you, especially Miss Griswold.
Miss Griswold.
She made you put on a tree costume. It's like you had lights all over your body, and when you turned your head, you faced the inside of a tree, and you couldn't see at all.
Miss Griswold, I can't see. Remember now, how are you going to say needs?
With feeling, with passion, I don't want to go in your oven.
Stop crying. We're about to go on.
Now, where is my head?
Miss Griswold, I can't. Quiet, we're about to start.
You felt tiny and inconsequential, and a huge overwhelming growth, and she shoved you into a tree from which you couldn't escape.
The tree trunk was so small, you had to take tiny little steps just to keep your balance. Only 10 minutes into the play, Jessica Gibbons, who was dressed as a skunk, bumped into you, and you fell.
Only 7 years old, in second grade. You toppled down, 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 and your short, unhappy life flashed before your eyes.
You lay there for the rest of the play with your arms trapped at your sides, while Miss Griswold was frantically whispering from the wings.
Keep going, you little delinquents. There's an audience out there. Don't you dare stop.
No child should have to endure such trauma.
No one stopped the play to help you up. And by the second act of this 5-act epic called Mother Nature is your patient, and you are the nurse. Everyone had forgotten you were still in the tree costume and started to sit on you during their scene.
Such stress.
The paper mache buckled over your face, and you were sure your classmates' timid skunks and flowers were sure to come crashing through your costume and suffocate you. Hour after hour, you could only lay there and listen to your classmates recite their horrible lines.
Earth. Oh, Earth.
We love you, life's racing. We're sorry we sometimes get sloppy and lazy. The trees all around, like maple, beech, and ash, just shouldn't have to put up with all of our trash.
When the play was finally over and everyone had taken their bows and exited the stage, you were still left there, a forgotten tree, feebly calling for help. And by the time your mother had found you, you had given up and gone to sleep. And in that sleep, you had your first nightmare. Miss Griswold was a giant tree coming at you with thousands of play scripts hanging from her branches. You couldn't run, you couldn't scream, and you couldn't move. That dream came back to you night after night for weeks and months. Eventually, you had it less and less often. But every time you did have it, even last week, you wet your bed.
Classic case of post-traumatic stress syndrome. Poor child.
So, anytime you hear someone talk about a play, you smell paper mache, and you see the inside of a tree, and you hear Miss Grizzle's voice saying, and you walk away very, very quickly.
Reason number 3.
Because you're a fast talker. You come from a family of fast talkers. If there's any such thing as a gene for fast talking, you're definitely inherited. And if you're playing memorize your lines and all that, but you say it too fast, you know what the director would say.
Take it slower.
And you know you're supposed to take it slower. You say to yourself over and over, talk slower, talk slower. But when you get worried about it, you got tense. When you got tense, you talk even faster. So the director would start to get mad and he'd say,
You have to talk slower.
and you're practically be screaming at yourself, inside yourself, beating yourself up. You know you're still talking fast. You'd be getting so nervous about it. You'd be getting faster and faster. So the director would finally lose his patience and yell,
Slower!
and that'd make you go so fast, you never even took a breath, and you go and go and go so fast, you completely ran out of air. But you'd still be telling yourself to slow down because you didn't want the director to yell at you, because you hated that. You couldn't stop racing, and you finally just.
It's alright. She does this. She'll be back.
Hello. Did I just talk and talk and talk so fast and so nervous that I actually passed out? Yep. Again? Yep. Good thing I wasn't in a play.
Number 4.
Plays take passion and devotion and commitment. You can't afford to expend any of those things on a play when Travis Thorburn is alive. Look at him. All passion, all devotion, all commitment. You must direct him and him alone. Listen, Travis Thorburn is your everything. He is your sun and your moon and your breakfast cereal. He is your waking and your sleeping and your daydreams and your night dreams. He is the taste of toothpaste. He is the cool breeze in your face. Every breath you take in should be exhaled with one single purpose: to say the name Travis. 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 Every thought you form should have but one single intention: to visualize Travis.
I think I see him! He looks like a great silver cloud hanging in the sky with the sun streaming through him. Like an enormous cloud lasagna bubbling my cheeks. Like a big statue.
Like a Roman Colosseum. Like tickets to Wrigley.
Like Travis Thorburn.
Travis.
Do you know what some people do at the end of a play? They bring flowers to the performers.
Here you go, sweetie. Nice job.
This is a crime, a sin, an act of utter blasphemy, because all the flowers grown in this world are going to be strewn at the feet of one person and one person only: Travis Thorburn. With Travis Thorburn in the world, do you have time to think about a play, practice for a play, memorize for a play, be in a play?
Heck no!
How can you even consider it? I mean, behold, the great Travis Thorburn. What more can you do than try not to faint when he walks into the room? And if he should ever say to you,
Get lost. I have a girlfriend.
what more can you do than feel your aching heart burst into a million bloody pieces? What more can you do than just lay down and die?
Number 5.
Because your older sister was in the play, and she said she loved it, so you have to make it. It's a law.
Number 6.
The play would have a part. We're supposed to hold hands with the person next to you. The person next to you might have like these warlike things on their fingers. The whole time you're holding hands with them, you'll feel in your hand and notice how they feel like a toad. You'll start worrying that these things are contagious. You'll start seeing yourself from head to toe. I mean, every body part, including your face, your elbow, even your navel. So you'll practically puke. So if you ask me, it's definitely not worth the risk.
Reason number 7.
Because you remember Susie Jensen. When you were 6, you lived in a neighborhood with a lot of trees, dogs, fences, old people, and only one other kid your age. Susie.
Pretty.
Since you were the only other kid Susie's age, she decided that you must be her best friend.
Hey, best friend, let's go play.
Since among the trees, dogs, fences, and old people, there was only one other kid your age, your parents assumed that you wanted to be with Susie.
There's Susie. Go play.
But in truth, Susie Jensen, whom you could not avoid, bugged the living heck out of you. Why? Because every day, every single day, she wanted to do the exact same thing.
Let's put on a play.
And every play, every single play, she wanted to be the exact same thing.
I'll be a fairy.
And she would proceed to tell you every possible way you could enact her supporting role.
Okay, so I'll be a fairy. Every time I got caught in a thorn bush on a thorn and I was bleeding, you be the ambulance guy that comes to save me. Okay?
Hour after hour. Susie.
I'll be a fairy and you be my mate. Stand behind me and flap, okay?
Day after day with Susie.
Okay, so you be this mean dragon that eats dirt and spits at me. Go ahead, eat some dirt.
The weeks, the months, the eternities with Susie and her fairy variations.
Okay, so I'll be a fairy and pretend I broke my wing and I couldn't fly, but I ran into a lion who said I could use this carpet. You. Just lay down and I'll stand on your back. And then we could be flying through the clouds. And then, oh yeah, you could be this mean demon that pulls the carpet from under me. You just have to roll over for that part. And then I could fight you and win by hitting you over and over. Let's do that, okay?
Susie Jensen, the torturing fairy of your childhood. Now, whenever anyone mentions being in a play, you think of...
Okay. Hi, I'm Susie. Want to come over and play? I could be a fairy and you could be this bug I actually squished today. Let's do that, okay?
And you curl up in the fetal position and refuse to eat or speak for a month.
Reason number 8.
Plays are lame. I mean, seriously, what they did to that kid.
Reason number 9.
Because you're just too shy. You can barely get 2 words out of your mouth when you talk in front of an audience. Whenever you have oral presentations in front of the class, you just take a 0. And if somebody tries to force you, you start to cry. A play? Oh no. You're painfully shy. That would kill you. You would just die from embarrassment. Looking out at those lights, knowing that people are sitting there, judging you, judging what you're saying, what you're wearing, and the way you're acting, you'd be mortified. I mean, come on. It's a completely unreasonable request to ask you to be in a play. They might as well ask you to stand up against the wall so they can assemble a firing squad and have you shot, right? You're shy, remember? Hands freezing, armpits dripping, knees knocking, head pounding, shy. Is that a problem? Is it? Just because you're shy, can't you be allowed to just sit in a corner and be that way? Or does this society absolutely require that no matter how traumatic it might be, you have to get up on stage and do whatever some script requires? You're shy, darn it! Shy! So what if the script says sing your ABCs like an opera star? Do you just start singing away? A, B, C, D, E, F, G? No, that's way too much to ask of a shy person. I'm telling you. If the script says to hold some guy close to you as if he's your favorite teddy bear, if it commands that you stroke his hair and grab his shirt as if you can't live without him, are you supposed to do that? No! If the script calls for you to kiss him passionately,
No!
you see, he's too shy for that and so are you. You can't be in a play, and you can't grope some guy, and you can't sing opera, and you can't just possibly make a fool of yourself in front of a crowd full of people, because you are just way too amazingly, incredibly, pitifully shy.
Your great aunt Gladys.
Great Aunt Gladys, number 97, is an amazing woman. According to the local family lore, everyone over Uni's over the age of 35 has a Great Aunt Gladys story.
You know that Gladys? Why she? I'm sorry, I got that AMD, but okay, you know what? You know what that Gladys done? She was in the Ringling Brothers circus, and she did a triple flip and landed on the back of a stampede elephant, never losing a single petal off the rose flesh of her cheek. That Gladys, what a woman!
Great Aunt Gladys. She ran for president once. Did you know that? Richard Nixon refused to invite her because she was just too darn tricky for him. What an inspiration.
Did you know she did 350 push-ups at the age of 65? A wonder. One Thanksgiving, she ate the whole turkey plus all 60. A marvel.
That Gladys, why she can write Russian, Swahili, all the while singing an Italian aria, unlike she was.
But what is Great Aunt Gladys to you?
To the family, she is.
Super duper!
To you, she is
A surly old lady faced with dry crap.
every part of her looks exactly 97 years old.
Had my birthday yesterday. It's every part of it's empty, except her back.
Rebecca's so straight and swear she had a 2x4 surgically implanted.
Look at you slaps. See it! To them,
She's splendiferous!
But to you, she is...
Did you know she once took 3 running chainsaws and a live bear cub?
But you better believe I kept my back straight through the whole dang routine.
Oh, posture Nazi. Here's Great Aunt Gladys at age 97, no longer able to juggle running chainsaws or eat whole turkeys.
But I've still got it on my teeth. Look at these choppers.
Apparently, she has no life now, and so spends her waking hours attending to every possible family event, including but not limited to,
Christmas concerts, parent teacher conferences, routine dental exams.
and of course, your school play.
Great Aunt Gladys? Wow!
Great Aunt Gladys. Ow.
So you just finished your school play. You're at 3 roles, a shrub, a frog, and a march. Now the play's over, you must face her. If you hope to remain a member of the Sanders clan.
Yes, you and your Great Aunt Gladys, who never married, do share the same surname, Sanders.
Pam, where are you going? You must go talk to her.
Ask her she got your show.
I'll have nightmares. You should be ashamed of yourself. Do you know she once ran the entire English Channel? I'm no daughter. If she's one day going to look at me, I will turn her to stone. Come now. She's stopping. She wants it. She's going to eat me like a turkey. Where is my great Bravey's Pamela Sanders?
The stop from Great Aunt Gladys and bills from the IRS. You don't ignore it.
Hello, hello yourself. Stand up straight. Are you a Sanders or aren't you? Yes, sir. Ma'am, how did you like the play? I was in. Hated it. You sucked through the whole first part.
Well, you see, I was a shrub, you know, they're curved and,
You sucked through the second part too, when he had that one line.
you mean when I said dwarf?
Yeah, that one. You were front of it like some kind of bit old thing. What were you, ashamed of Sanders' name?
No. You see, I was a frog. Frogs, you know, they have that amphibian, like, curve,
And what the Sam Hill were you supposed to be near the end anyway? When you had those pipe cleaner things shoved into your head.
you see, I was a Martian, and those antennas, because they started to fall off because,
Snaps in that part too.
well, you see, the director told me.
Director? Director? Who the heck is this director character? Show me this director individual. I'm gonna talk to this director in that job.
The last thing you want to do is have your Great Aunt Gladys meet a director, who actually happens to be a fairly nice guy with only mild delusions of grandeur.
For this play, you must understand, I
God. Fairies on my planet, all revolving around me, the sun, center, your solar system. Your days to be days, your nights to be nights, your everything to be everything. In short, you're exactly as I said. Wait, it's Pam.
Yes, Mr. Gray?
Will you play the march a bit in your band? Slouch a bit more.
I want to meet this so-called director of yours who wants you to betray your sense of self-worth and the highly esteemed Andrew Sanders by keeping you in bed posture.
Oh, and the frog character should be very slouchy.
You want to play frog? Play frog, but do it with dignity. Stay into the train.
You'll be caught between dictates and your director, Mr. Gray.
And the shrub should be very bent, hunched, crouched, very slouched.
And the commands of the most holy member of the Sanders family. Tell me won't play a bush. Tell me play a tree. Crouch tree, foliage covered tree. That's what I say.
You'll be caught.
Conflicted.
In danger of violating sacred family ties.
Pamela, are you listening?
So, what are you going to tell that foreign up director? Come on, let me hear it. Stay straight. Speak up.
I'm greatly glad here to make this woman climb me up 3 times, blindfolded, but you see what the director tells me to slouch in his hat. To slouch!
My heart! My heart! I'm having a heart attack! They're already it's my time! Oh no!
There's a heart attack!
And that, in terms of your relationship with your fellow Sanders, would be a bad affair.
Reason number 11.
Well, your mother wrote you a note that said, Mavis is allergic to clays. If she was in one, she'll break out in hives. Her legs will swell to 5 times their normal size, and she will sneeze uncontrollably. Please, please excuse her.
Reason number 12.
Because you'll get all done with the play. You'll be in it, and you'll think you did a good job. You'll be feeling okay about the whole thing, thinking, hey, that wasn't too bad. Afterwards, you'll go home with the cast and get some pizza. You'll hang around for a while talking about how it went, and everyone will pretty much agree that the whole thing was a kick. But then you'll go home. You'll walk in the door, and you'll have this conversation with your mother.
Hi.
You're home.
I'm home.
You're a bit later than I thought you'd be.
The pizza took a long time.
You had pizza?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't have pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Did you have the pepperoni?
I don't remember.
You did.
I don't remember.
If you're telling me you don't remember, then you went ahead and had the pepperoni, which always gives you the gas.
Okay, so I had the pepperoni. Try not to get the gas.
It doesn't matter if you try or not. You won't be able to help it in your sleep.
Okay, I'll close the doors.
Like that'll help. You'll just bottle it up all night. When I open the door, you'll be killed.
It's not that bad.
You should not eat the pepperoni. Promise me you won't eat the pepperoni. It's not good for your system.
Okay. I promise. I won't eat the pepperoni. So, how would you like to play?
Oh, it was good.
How did I do?
You did just fine.
And
what?
you might as well go ahead and say it.
Say what?
Say what you didn't like about it. What you didn't like about my performance.
I didn't say I didn't like anything about it. I said it was good. I said you were fine. What's wrong with being good and fine?
Your good and fine always has a butt attached to it.
I don't have a butt. Except for the one I'm sitting on.
Very funny, Mom. Just go ahead and tell me.
I don't have anything to tell you. The play was good. You were good. You were good in a good play.
Just go ahead and tell me, Mom. Just tell me what you didn't like.
There's nothing that I didn't like.
Now I know it's big. A majorly huge butt is now hanging in the air above us.
We'll just have tape because I don't have one. That's right.
Play was good.
It was.
I was good.
You were.
But
I don't have any.
let me help you out. What are you asking me? I like to play. your performance.
I liked her.
But now go ahead. Fill in the blank.
There were a few things, actually.
Oh, goody.
Till listening to the woman take that and twist it and twist it and twist it like a dirty Kleenex until you never want to hear the word play again.
Number 13.
Boys are late.
Jake, what was reason number 1 and 8? Can't you tell us anything more?
Yeah, boys are really late.
Could you be more specific?
All right, you want to know why I think boys are late? Well then, here it is. Boys are late because
This group has been reviewed by the National Script Board and unfit for adolescent consumption.
see, that's why boys are late. Over censoring.
If you wish to view an unedited version of Jake's monologue, you can find it on the net at www.yespleasecensoreverything.edu.
And that's why boys are late.
On that note, we believe it's time for a little break.
Call your mother, eat a snack, use the bathroom.
Check your oil, change your transmission. Pull a brief seance to communicate with the spirits of your dead canary Alphonse. Whatever you dare to do during break.
If this were a play, we call this little break an intermission. But remember,